A não ser que tu saiba os pontos exatos das histórias dos compênios, esses pontos você sai,
Sim,
joga
com eles.
solo. Daí já vai macetar o jogo tudo.
É, mas daí assim, se você tá jogando pela primeira vez, você não vai saber, né?
Não, então, é só se
Não
já
vai
vim
saber.
detonando, né?
Porque às vezes você já
Aí
tá
fica
ali, aí
chato.
surge o Paranauê, para.
João
Tem
Kleber.
como, né? Ai, não tem jeito. Então, assim, eu acho que é um jogo pra você jogar solo. E aí, numa segunda jogatina, aí sim, você fala assim, pô, agora eu vou fazer aqui um negócio diferente, um desafio, vou pôr o jogo mais difícil,
Ir por outro caminho, né?
fazer um outro caminho, que aí... Ainda assim, eu acho que o Baldur's Gate, cara, ele jogando sozinho, mesmo numa segunda, numa terceira rodada, você vai ver coisas completamente diferentes. Porque só o seu personagem são, acho que, 5 finais. Depois cada um dos outros personagens tem os seus não sei quantos finais, sabe? Então, cada vez que você joga, você tem a oportunidade de ir mudando, experimentando os caminhos e finais diferentes, né?
Deu.
Baldur's Gate tem isso.
A única coisa treta é esse mapa. Porque é mapa que vai abrindo conforme você anda, né?
É,
Aí,
você
às
não.
vezes está uma
É,
parte escura e não é um mapinha linear, né? Fica uma parte escura, aí tu fala, e vou ali. Aí tu dá a volta, quando tu chega lá, você vê que a linhazinha aqui do contorno, ó, não vai, velho. Acabou aqui. A parte preta é assim mesmo. É foda. Vê os contornos aqui, ó. Que é o contorno que delimita onde é que tu pode andar. Cara, isso é foda. Parece que dá pra passar aqui. Porra, lá da puta que porra, tava já na segunda parte do salão. Eu voltei aqui porque eu falei, olha, faltou
This
uma
place is
parte ali
getting more
pra...
crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead.
continuar a historinha aqui do Final Fantasy XVI.
So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Cadê?
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that.
Bora, meu amigo, você.
Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be
Lembro mais onde
expecting
eu
you both
matei
to pull
esse
your weight.
arrombado desse necromante.
And we will.
Vi que tinha uma porta ali pra abrir.
Well then. With a sprinkle of
Mas
fire and
o
ice,
boss ele não te dá a
this
chave da
plan of
porta do
mine
lado.
might just work.
É foda também, porra. A chave não tá com
What
o
trouble
dono
are you
do...
looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Olha que lugar lindo, cara. Tá merda.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire acquires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see
Chego
our
lá na
people
capital e
starve?
comprar ferramenta de
Well, I
light.
really do think
Ele me deixou a chave aqui.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion.
Caramba, já me aceitou na hora, mano.
This
Cê é
is the
louco.
will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen
Aí sim,
firsthand.
pô.
Empty wastes where once were green meadows.
Gostei já.
Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer until I saw it standing right in front of me.
Tomar café.
There,
Tá
in the
passando
cells
Vai,
filminho.
vai.
crystals, we
Tá
look
passando
to for that
filminho.
so-called blessing.
Tá passando o filminho.
Ô, deixa eu assistir lá um pouco lá daquela corrida lá, hein? Que tava lá ontem.
Ó, tô gravando o
All right,
Final Fantasy.
listen.
A história tá
Take this
pegando aqui,
crystal.
ó.
How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals...
Foi difícil aquela corrida, hein? Você acabou em qual posição lá?
That's easy.
É 18º.
They're mine
Eu
from
sofri
the
um
mother
acidente,
crystals.
mas consegui
They're one
recuperar
and the
isso.
same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the bucket.
Isso, hein, bicho?
Correu, mas passa bem.
The mother crystals
Exatamente.
are massive. Some as large as
Sofri um
mountains.
acidente feio, cara. Sozinho.
So you see the
Foi ninguém que
problem.
bateu em mim, não.
Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size.
Eu tava assistindo bem na hora que passou um cara
I can't
por
know
você.
anything, can I?
Aí você abriu um pouquinho, aí o cara passou por dentro. Aí logo em seguida passou um outro. Aí mais pra frente, esse outro errou a curva lá, você conseguiu encostar nele. Mas os caras tava com... O que é? Configuração do carro, é?
Os caras têm experiência ali, né? Ali tem cara
Porque,
profissional.
meu, na reta, meus caras sumiam, velho.
This was inconvenient.
É, esse cara é profissional ali, né? Setup.
Inconvenient to whom?
Ele é como você sai da curva, entendeu? Pra você ter uma reta boa, você tem que sair bem da curva.
Higher ups.
Fazer a curva bem.
The gods themselves?
Então os caras saíam na curva melhor que
So
eu.
now you want to do something about the crystals? And
Pra lançado
what?
na reta. Né?
We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend
Agora,
Vamos
to
tomar um
keep it.
café aí?
Ó o filminho.
Tomar um
assiste aí.
café.
If we continue
Isso aí.
down this
café.
path,
Isso aí.
there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
O bicho vai pegar.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather, ain't I?
The reports from Eastpool are disturbing. The new Viceroy had no love for the subject.
You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damn pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots. Worst of all, that letter I lost, it was for Sid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No, I'll just have to own up to Otto and Sid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Sid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Sid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make a sunbreak as soon as I can.
Wanted to send a message.
Que situação, hein?
E Rogério? Onde você tava jogando, né? Você tava aí jogando e gravando, né? Aí a cachorra latia aqui. Aí saía o latido dela no vídeo. E você tava ao vivo, né? Aí ela latia do latido dela. Entendeu? Ela estranhava quem tava latindo aqui no quarto. Que ela ficava olhando em cima do sofá, olhando pra cá.
Sim.
Aí eu falei, meu, tem algo... Ela tá sincronizada, ela lá... Aí depois que saiu o latido aqui no alto-falante do computador, aí ela latia de volta, entendeu?
Entendi. Ó como é que ficou o meu cachorro, Rodrigo. Deu uma espada nele, ó.
Ah, o lobo?
É. Minha namoradinha também, ó. Colocar uma roupinha mais bonita nela.
Rapaz, tá chique? Já consegue entrar naquela cidade lá? Aqui é assim, você só entra numa... Aqui você só entra numa cidade e você tá bem vestido, senão você não entra não.
Tô fazendo a missãozinha secundária aqui só pra upar. Aproveitei e troquei a roupa da minha personagem.
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. I've come this far. Might as well ask around.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. I don't suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Agora vamos arrombar essa porta.
Towards Lostwing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village then.
Caralho. 30, meu irmão. Eu tirar 20, mano. Aqui, ó. 4, 5, 6, vai.
I'll have you know, manning the village entry is no small task. There's plenty of unsavoury sorts in these parts looking to get their thieving claws into what's ours. It's looking to be a fine harvest this year.
Back, are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya? The shad's all salted and smoked. It'll be an age before the stink's gone from my skirts.
A whole day on the line and they're still not dry.
Olha, já melhora.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy.
4, 8.
Someone's waiting for this.
9. Vai.
He's waited long enough already. Hopefully this will keep our career out of trouble.
Wow, good.
Maybe I should just own up to what Owen said. There you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies is one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about
Hoje à tarde tem outra, hein, Rodrigo? 5 horas da tarde.
If only. It's from his daughter.
1h30.
She's off studying in Canberra.
Hoje é do
Her letters
campeonato.
are all
Aquela lá
that keep
foi
Sid sane while she's away.
só por diversão. Agora é valendo.
Aquela foi com quantas horas? 3 horas aquela?
Thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers.
Agora é 1h30.
with
É do campeonato agora.
So I'd say you did us both a service.
Segurar o volante 3 horas ali, bicho.
Separa um pouquinho, né? Que é a hora que você para nos
There's anything
boxes.
you're wanting from Sid.
Fiz 3 paradas, né? Mas é 30.
Isso não jogou você sozinho, não teve uma pessoa?
Não, o Ricardo não pôde.
Lesionou o braço.
O Ricardo não pôde participar, que era muito tarde lá em Portugal, né? Começou 1h da manhã, entendeu? Ia acabar às 4 e ele tinha que levantar às 5 para levar o filho dele no futebol. O filho dele faz escolinha de futebol lá em Portugal. E o Godoias não pôde porque o Godoias tá sem, ele vendeu o equipamento dele, comprou outro e ainda não chegou, entendeu?
Parou lá na enchente.
Parou lá na enchente, te falei, né? Então ele tá agora esperando, parece que vão enviar dia 23. Final do mês.
He's never this late.
Então eu preciso...
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk.
Mas foi uma coisa muito difícil. Eu acho que se eu não tivesse sofrido o acidente,
And
eu
though
sofri,
Karen does what she can,
possivelmente eu chegaria em
her coffers aren't
15º,
bottomless.
14º.
You were a
Esse cara ali é
soldier, were you
muito forte, cara.
in the Imperial
Muito
Army?
forte, meu. Muito forte.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him?
Mas é bom correr com esses caras. É assim que você aprende. É correndo com esses caras que você vai aprender, entendeu? Você
Eu
vai
vi ali
entendendo
que
onde você
vixe.
erra. Você vai entendendo onde você erra, o que você precisa fazer pra melhorar.
Of course. Forgive me.
Eu vi que a cobra fuma ali, bicho.
E os caras limpam, né? Os caras não batem em você à toa.
É.
Os caras limpam.
Os caras esperou a curva, rapaz.
Mas eu também ali me posiciono de uma forma pra também não... Porque você sabe que o cara tá muito mais rápido que você. O cara entrou lançado. Não adianta você ficar entrando na frente dele pra... você vai acabar causando um acidente, não tem jeito, né? Você faz um traçado defensivo, mas... Se o cara entrar uma reta muito longa, o cara entrou lançado, vai entrar vai ganhar mais velocidade que você do meio da reta em diante, não tem o que fazer.
Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. You know what it's like out there for a bear on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall, and I suspect you'll find him in Lost Wing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Não é bem isso que eu quero. Eu mais detalhe.
Maria Lumbria.
Clive, was it?
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
What can I interest you in today? Good day.
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard soon.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
How many have I had?
que precisa ser feito. Eu preciso fazer aqui. Preciso fazer 3 ali. Puta, que cara é chato pra caramba fazer.
You all right?
Hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but the sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road.
Libertar o caralho, matei. Porra,
Boa!
You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Sem dó, sem dor, né?
Ó, tô na missão secundarinha aqui, hein? Missão secundarinha.
Queria só
olha
a
essa-
chave da porta.
Olha essa floresta,
Da
cara.
estânia.
Que da hora, velho.
Vou escrever
Feitinho mesmo, né?
Cofre do Necromancer. Esse animal mesmo a gente matou?
Why am I not surprised?
Give them all you've got. There, boy. It's over. Sick of trouble. Keep your distance, boy. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. Not this time. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Too slow. Not this time.
After it.
Boa. E agora? Ih, o cara morreu. Se fudeu.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Esse aí não deu pra salvar não, morreu.
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away. I knew he was brave, though I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
And you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Bom, aqui zerou, né? Agora tem que fazer a missão principal. Então, eu vou dar uma salvada. Vou dar uma parada aqui. Daqui a pouco eu volto.